Good evening once again. Thank you for joining us for the 10 o'clock edition of the UBC News Tonight. My name is Wadulo Arnold Wadulo, and it's going to be an hours-long bulletin, so do sit tight as we share with you these insights. In our first story, the Vice President Jessica Alupo has urged border cyclists in Katakwi district to unite through savings and credit cooperatives to unlock opportunities under the Mayuge initiative. She was speaking during a sensitization drive on road safety and wealth creation at Katakwi Playgrounds, and Alupo also commended the Microfinance Support Center for its role in empowering communities which revolve the fund. Alupo called for intensified training to ensure everybody benefits from government wealth creation programs. Let's have a look.
Katakwi Playground is busy as communities celebrate milestones of the Mayuge initiative. The Katakwi Empowered Women Integrated Mayuge Enterprise and Toroma County Women Entrepreneurs Mayuge Circles are at the forefront of this transformation. These women have innovative enterprises, soap making, peanut butter production and crafting, reusable sanitary towels, handmade shoes and bags. Through these activities, many have increased their incomes, transformed their homesteads. The Vice President, Jessica Alupo, urged more community groups to get organized and benefit from this government wealth creation supported programs.
And now he is announcing another additional 20 million Boda Sako, Usu County. Additional 20 million Boda Sako, Ngariam County. Another additional 20 million Boda Sako, Toroma County, making it 50 million in each Boda Sako. That is what His Excellency the President tells me, that you just guide your people.
She was officiating at the sensitization drive on road safety and mobilization for the Mayuge initiative. She called upon Boda cyclists to form savings and credit cooperatives.
Every Boda must belong to that Sako. So I call upon all the Bodas to join the circles. Because if you are in a circle and your tires are worn out, you can go to your circle and borrow your money or your savings and buy tires for your boda. You can never be stranded. And if there are any constraints which are stopping you from joining the boda circle in your county, you raise them.
The Microfinance Support Center Central Region Manager, Joseph Baraza, emphasized adapting a saving culture and maximizing these resources for community development.
Savings. The bigger the number, the better. The more savings and the stronger the circle, the more funds they have to borrow from the circle on top of what government has given to them as seed. So the 30 people should be a localized arrangement here, not known by government and not the directives you did give us.
The Mayuge initiative is about money, fostering unity, self-reliance and a shared vision for a better tomorrow. From women entrepreneurs to Boda cyclists, Katakwi is embracing this transformation initiative. I'm Nafka Farida and Robert Boita.
The Church, Uganda government and central government have applauded the tremendous works done by the late engineer Daniel Sabua towards his country during his lifetime. This was in a message from mourners who gathered at St. Paul's Cathedral, Namirembe, during a farewell service for the late engineer Daniel Sabua, the husband to the State Minister of ICT, Joyce Nabosa Sabua. Engineer Daniel Sabua breathed his last on Friday evening.
Mourners gathered at St. Paul's Cathedral, Namirembe, to attend the requiem service of the late engineer Daniel Sabua. Engineer Daniel Sabua, husband to the State Minister ICT, Joyce Nabosa Sabua, succumbed to cancer last Friday. In his sermon, the Archbishop of Church of Uganda, Dr. Samuel Stephen Kazimma Mogalo, said there must be hope in everything.
bamukkiriza Yesu ne beewaayo ne bamutegeera yasonyiwa yalokola yakuba ekkubo eritali yajjawo ebitajjikako.
He asked the Ugandans to live exemplary life and always leave a legacy.
Katonda wabanga alina kyakuwadde n'okisoma, Katonda tukuwadde kufuna bufunyi ssente, akuwadde amagezi ogakozese n'okuzimba obwakabaka bwe. Katonda akuyise okozese obukugu obwo professionalism ekuyamba okubaako kyekola olw'ekkanisa. Tuse eddoboozi lyange ng'omulabirizi w'obulabirizi buno okutuusa okusaasira kwange era n'okw'obulabirizi bwonna eri maama w'ekitiibwa Joyce Nabosa Sebugwawo.
The Kabaka of Buganda, in his message, read by the Speaker of Buganda Lukiiko, Patrick Luwaga Mugumbule, hailed the late Engineer Daniel Sabua as a person who made an impact on the Buganda Kingdom.
Tukubagiza omutaka muyingo n'ekika eky'omusu okufiirwa omuntu abadde omukkakkamu awa ekitiibwa obuwangwa n'ennono. Twebaza Katonda olw'obulamu bwe n'emirimu gye gyonna Katonda gyamusobozesezza okukola. Tusaba Mukama abagumye mu buyinike n'omugenzi amuwe ekiwummulo eky'emirembe.
The widow and also State Minister for ICT, Joyce Nabosa Sebugwawo, said her husband was loving and supporting in everything. He thanked all those who supported her during the trying moments.
Tata namuwa buli kintu kyonna namuteeka okuba nti alabirira ebintu bye naye nga buli ssente gyonna gyakola yonna wagitwale wa taata we. Kwegamba omuntu abadde ow'amazima, omuntu omwesimbu. Mwami Sebugwawo, amazima go manyi gajja kutuusa mu ggulu. Twebaza nnyo abasawo babadde bangi nnyo abamukozeeko eba Nairobi, aba Nakasero, ab'e Mulago. Era njagala okwebaza abaana baffe, mwebale nnyo okulabirira ddadi wammwe.
On the behalf of the central government, the condolence message was delivered by the Minister for ICT, Chris Baliomunsi, who eulogized the late as a hard-working person. Minister Baliomunsi also applauded the late for letting his wife, Joyce Nabosa Sebugwawo, to serve her country.
To serve this country as a political leader. There are men, or even women, who sometimes may be uncomfortable allowing their spouses to serve in the political leadership, because political leadership is quite challenging. I know, given the politics of this country, there are those who are saying, hey, Honorable Joyce has left us, avoidable struggle. She is still in the struggle to make things better in this country, because all of us who serve, whether in politics or the church or the kingdom, we are all in the struggle to make things better.
The Ministry of ICT contributed over 100 million as condolences towards the barrier arrangements. The Musuklan leader, Omutaka Muyingo, talked about the late as a person who played a pivotal role in his clan.
Buyajja n'atandika okuweereza Ssaabasajja Kabaka n'amuweereza mu bulamu bwe bwonna okutuusa lw'afudde.
Others, including the family members and the children of the late, spoke highly about his life and applauded him for laying a good foundation.
He respected pretty much everybody. I loved his sense of humor. Ng'ayinza okubeera n'osanga omwami akuba blooka n'ayimirira n'amubuuza.
Engineer Daniel Sabua died before his birthday on 23rd December. He was 89 years old. He will be buried tomorrow, 23rd December 2024, at his ancestral home in Kasanyi Nkumba, Bukora Ntebe. Deborah Namamonde, Daniel Lugemwa.
State Minister for Labour, Employment and Industrial Relations, Esther Anyakun, has encouraged Ugandans to learn from the innovative spirit of the Eretrian immigrants, which has helped them become self-employed. She was at the Eretrian Citizens Annual Conference. More details in the report.
Speaking at the Eretrian Citizens Annual Conference in Konge Buziga, Anyakun noted that Uganda is home to approximately 15,000 Eretrians, some of whom are investing in the country.
We see all the investors as catalysts of development in this country, who bring in different cultures, values, ethics, morals, and opinions. If you move in Kampala, now.
She praised the Eretrian community's contributions to Uganda's development and assured them of the government's continued support.
And everyone who comes from Eritrea. Uganda is an open door country. So everybody can come and enjoy this country. I'm sure our weather, our food, someone was just explaining here how Ugandans are good. We are born warm. The moment a Ugandan is born, he has a warm heart.
Eretrian ambassador to Uganda, Hamd Sulaiman, hailed government for allowing Eretrians thrive in Uganda.
So let us embrace. That shows you that there is peace, that there is respect, that even if you don't know, you don't judge him, you still respect him, whatever he's doing. So, my Eritrean counterparts, today I would like to underline that let us embrace the good culture.
Presidential Advisor on Diaspora Affairs, Abe Chigozi Walusimbi, highlighted the significant investments made by Eritreans to create jobs.
So we could have a feel of the Ugandan presidential culture of welcoming everybody. And we are happy that this year the Eretrian community is giving us a feel of greater culture that you have brought with you to share with us.
Kisanet Tedros, who led the event, commended Ugandans for the hospitality and peaceful nature.
This is the second edition Eretrian Conference and second edition Balas Bubu Festival. We've done the festival in 2022 for only kids, and then we started the Eretrian Investment Conference in 2023. But right now we're doing a fusion between the two, where every culture comes together as one, especially Uganda.
This is the second time Eritrean citizens met to reflect on their achievements in Uganda. I'm Nafka Farid and Joseph Moyingo.
Now, as is our custom to bring you news of what has transpired across the country, our reporter in an unplanned coverage met an emergency ambulance driver who fought hard to rescue the lives of two patients whom he rushed to Mulago National Referral Hospital from Kawolo General Hospital. The reporter followed him to Mulago Hospital before getting trapped by the presidential convoy. Now, the driver explains the challenges they faced during execution of duty, including today's moment. Let's have a look.
Running forth and back on and off the steering wheel in this video to check on the status quo of casualties aboard is Jackson Sarunjo G, an emergency ambulance driver and a resident of Mukono attached to Kawolo General Hospital. Serunjoji was spotted at Mukono along Ginger Road trying to save lives of two patients from Kawolo General Hospital. Despite his resilience and great charisma to ensure the two reached the health facility for referral alive, it was a tug of war for him to beat the tight traffic congestion along Ginger Road. Several times, he got out of the ambulance to check on the patient's status and change the drips. He occasionally shouted at the drivers who were hesitant to allow him the right of way. Later, it came to our notice as movement including pedestrians had been restricted. waiting for the president's convoy to proceed. The convincing of the passengers prompted the officers to allow the ambulance to proceed for patients' referral, as our vehicle was not cleared. We remained stranded as we didn't know the ambulance's final destination. After a while, movement and traffic flow normalized, but it was hard to trace for the ambulance, although we recalled it was branded Kaolo General Hospital. We later managed to get the contacts leading us to the struggling driver, who informed us he was already at Mulago Hospital. Upon arrival at the Mulago facility, the patients had already been attended to, and the driver had headed to Kaolo to rescue others. We followed him and met him along Northern Bypass. In expression of his heroic discipline and commitment, he shared the challenges he went through in the bid of saving the two patients' lives.
We had an accident in Mabira, and the one was in Stega, and the one was brought by police. So what to evacuate those patients, because they were in critical conditions, to evacuate them from our facility to our regional referral, which is now, I brought them to Mulago. But on my way to Mulago, it was a very hectic day to bring patients from Kaolo to Mulago. Jam was so much. The president was on the highway also around the Mukono, so that blocked the road from Mukono. All roads going to Kampala, and from Kampala all vehicles were closed.
When he asked why he kept on leaving the steering to go attend to the patients, Serunjoji said at the same time he worked as a medic, as only one nurse was left at Kaolo Hospital.
At the hospital, we had limited resources of human resource. At the time we left hospital, we had one nurse on duty, and I could not move with that one nurse from Kaolo to Mulago. So I had to maneuver as me myself could take care of the patient in the ambulance.
He cautioned the unethical drivers on the roads despite knowing the importance of ambulances.
Actually, if people respect ambulances, we could manage to move in time and actually reach with patient when that's alive. But you reach somewhere, somebody blocks you.
He appeals to government to set up special driving lanes for ambulances.
Request, if the government allows, they could have also give us another lane on the highway for ambulances and other emergencies, so that we cannot all struggle for one lane.
Amai Vanjuko for UBC. For UBC.
Uganda is facing a growing mental health crisis exacerbated by the substance abuse among its youth. The Ministry of Health and the Uganda Counseling Association say that 14 million Ugandans are grappling with mental health issues, placing Uganda 6th among countries most affected by mental health challenges.
Increasing cases of mental health have caught the attention of government and parents as Butabika National Referral Mental Hospital struggles with the increasing number of patients with mental health disorders.
A lot of sensitization needs to be done. Restrictions on drug use and alcohol use also needs to be done, and also family support to patients who are potentially having a risk of having a mental breakdown.
The 2022 report by Ministry of Health and the Uganda Counseling Association shows that 14 million Ugandans have mental health issues.
The community has been polluted with a lot of drugs, and of course this is posing a risk to the young generation. So limit the children from unnecessary movement, availing them with finances that will tempt them to buy these drugs. But also it's important that they are home to monitor the characters and the behaviors of their children. And where need be, if they notice that these children have been initiated to drugs, they need to reach out for rehabilitation.
This places Uganda 6th among countries most affected by mental health disorders. Dr. Okodi calls upon parents to raise their children in a supportive environment, pointing out that spaces once meant for relaxation have become hubs of harmful activities, especially substance abuse. To address this crisis, Mental Pitch, a non-profit organization in collaboration with Chinatown, has extended support to Butabika National Referral Mental Hospital.
The holidays come with togetherness, comfort, joy, but not for everyone. Some people are neglected, especially those that suffer with mental health. That's why together with Chinatown, Uganda, we partnered to carry on a Christmas initiative, and we are donating household items to the patients of this hospital. This will enable them have joy and share togetherness amongst themselves, and you never know, come to a celebration.
We are so privileged this morning to be in Butabika Hospital as a part of charity work. Though we've come up with some small token, that's some Christmas donation to Butabika Hospital. We began off this charity work as we launched Chinatown. There are so many activities that we are going to be involved in. I believe by next year we would have also expanded our network in our foundation so that we are able to reach out to so many communities that are unprivileged in so many things.
Sudat Kaye, UBC News.
The Mayuge District Council has expressed concern over the non-implementation of projects as approved by Council. During the last Council meeting, Council resolved not to work again with the cow and requested for his immediate transfer.
We want to harmonize our issues. What we want to be implemented, let it be implemented the way we want it to be.
But no more than to be sir. No rally with the apparatus. So because there's an secretary of Sado, we can to the corner. Please sit down.
Mr. Speaker.
Peter Nkwanga is my name. I'm the vice chairperson LC5 Mayuge. Today we have been in the last council meeting in this calendar year. The council has had a lot of concerns about the performance of their chief administrative officer, Mr. Surudonath. They did resolve that he should be removed from Mayuge and posted everywhere. As the chair of the district, we wrote to the Minister of Local Government to effect that, which has not done up to date. So the councillors have resolved that they no longer want Mr. Suru. They are no longer going to sit in another council meeting with Mr. Suru as their chief administrative officer. They have also instructed the district executive committee not to continue in any district executive committee meeting with Mr. Suru. They said if there is a failure to handle this, they are going to move themselves, the whole council, to go and meet the Minister of Local Government to implement their recommendation.
The Tamaral Janal Girls Educational Center in Wakiso held a graduation ceremony for its Hafizat. The event also celebrated the achievements of top class from Tamaral Janal Integrated Junior School. Sheikh Hamis Mawedje, Imam of Hams Mosque and the event's chief guest, emphasized the critical role of teaching girls the Quran.
The Hafizat of Thamaratul Jannah Girls Education Center graduated the students and top class students of Thamaratul Jannah Integrated Junior School, and these recited Quran as a sign of their achievements.
كلا سيعلمون سماء ذات البروج واليوم الموعود وشاهد ومشهود. A lot with our teachers. They have seen us grow. They have guided and molded us until what we have become today. We thank Allah for the management of Thamaratul Jannah. They have given us wings. To our dear parents, words are not enough to express our gratitude. We are forever grateful. Goodbye to my nursery.
Sheikh Hamis Maweje appealed to parents to prioritize teaching their daughters the Quran and religion to nurture a generation of good morals.
We advise them to be exemplary in the community so that people can still understand the values and can understand the value of Quran, plus being good ambassadors of those who have memorized the holy book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The second point we emphasize to them is they should try their level best by teaching it to all the generations that they have capacity to reach to, because this is the only way they can send over message to others by benefiting what Allah has benefited them with.
The founders of Thamaratul Jannah Center, Al-Hamad Ibrahim Naswa Zaitun, reminded attendees of the eternal value of the Quran.
Tugenda kubeera nga tuganyulwa nabbi yagamba nti addalu ala khair kafa'ilihi, omuntu walagira okukola obulungi naye abanga abukoze.
Who gave us opportunity to be part of the Quran teachers. I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who gave us chance to be part of the Quran teachers. He knew that teaching girls Quran is the best way of growing up the kids. When you teach Quran, when you teach your child Quran, you are teaching the generation. Your girl Quran, you are teaching the generation.
Nasiwa Zaitun thanked parents who made sacrifices to provide their children with a religious education, which is an investment for the future society.
Our motto says, educate a lady for a better nation. You educate one lady, you educate the whole nations. We see the Mufti Mengs, we see the Mufti Dhakir, the Sheikh Dhakir, our Mufti Mubaje, our President Museveni is under lady.
The graduates reflected on their journey and highlighted their achievements.
So, me after memorizing Quran, I want to be the mother who can teach her kids, who can teach her children. Like if we had a chance, when our parents had memorized the Quran, I think they would also have taught us.
The Minister of State in charge of Children and Youth Affairs, who also hails from Bunyoro sub-region, has held 4 meetings rallying with the locals in Chigulia Division, Masindi Municipality. The purpose of his visit was to identify challenges that this marginalized division of Chigulia Division is facing. More details in this report.
Minister Balambaro Gahara began his visit by attending Mass at Nyamigisa Catholic Parish. The parish priest, Father Joseph Birungi, expressed gratitude to the government for tarmacking the road leading to the parish and introducing wealth creation programs.
Minister Balam, sometime back, almost 3 years ago, he offered the Catholic Church of Nyamigisa airtime on his radio so that we can celebrate Mass every Sunday for 1 hour to enable those who cannot come for Mass, especially those who are bedridden. And we are very grateful for that. But also in the past, he has been supporting us with the construction of Vizi Church, that is one of the sub-parishes in our parish. And today we have had an opportunity to interface with him, also to appreciate all that he has been doing for us. Through our model plantation of coffee, next year we plan to open up a nursery for coffee, and then through this mother garden we shall be able to distribute coffee plants to the parishioners.
Chigulia Division, formed in 2010, is one of the 4 divisions of Masinde Municipality. According to LC3 chairperson Ategeka Milton, the division has a population of about 25,000 people but lacks essential services, including a seed secondary school, a health center, electricity, water, among others. Learners walk approximately 12 kilometers to access the nearest secondary school, Masindi Secondary.
In education, we don't have any school. The nearest school, government secondary school, is around 12 kilometers. That is Masindi Secondary School. So the community of Chigula Division does not have access to secondary education. Most of our children, especially the female, have dropped out of school, not even in position to complete ordinary level. As a division, we don't have any health center. Our population, according to last census, is at 25,000. And as a local government, we have managed to secure land for health centers. In fact, each and every ward has land for a health center. At the same time, we don't have power. Some electric poles which traverse Chigula Division are those of high voltage. There's no transformers to step down power so that the community can access power. And therefore, we are in total darkness. And also, we don't have enough water for use. And it is so absurd because the water source which spreads water in the entire municipality and other parts down in Masindi, the water source is in Chigulia, that is Kiyanja. But for us as people who are hosting the water source, we don't have the water.
The meeting rallies by Minister Balaam were held at Chichusa in Chamajara village, the Uganda Primary School in Nyabinyira Cell, Chihamya Cell in Chigulia Ward, Chigulia Division, Nyakatoke Primary School in Nyakatoke Cell.
I've held 4 barazas, plus 1 I had in church. So in total we have done 5 activities today, and the challenges have been shared. I've told them government cannot do everything at once, but we shall do it in a phased manner. I've asked the chairperson LC3 to summarize those items as they are, so that we focus on the key issue, which is health. If you have 25,000 people and they don't have a clinic, that is a problem. So we need to address that. I want to thank the President for enabling me come, but I've also emphasized this to the residents of Chigulia to focus on PDM, to use the PDM money well, to make enterprises, businesses that give them income, to improve their household income. I've also encouraged these locals to reduce on surviving on sugarcane. When you have less land, you should not do sugarcane. Sugarcane should be for people with bigger land.
Crispus, Arinitwe, UBC News.
The forum edition of the Teenagers Talk program recently took place at Green Hill Academy School, offering a transformative experience for young holiday makers. This initiative aims to guide youth on a journey of self-discovery, equipping them to become confident and responsible adults.
The recent engagement of the Teenagers Talk was an encouraging one for the youth that were involved. The topic for this 4th edition was directed towards reminding them to find their purpose in life. George Bamugemere, an advocate for the High Court of Uganda, inspired the teenagers with a powerful message urging them to unlock their potential and discover their purpose in life.
We've been discussing what are some of the lessons that one can learn and use later in life. To me, I've focused today on the importance of knowing your purpose on earth and knowing it early. So I thought that this was very important, that children begin to focus on the things that they want to do, that they enjoy to do. And I conclude by saying, and when you get into your path, please make sure you excel.
Furthermore, he added that the youth need to be cautious with how they spend their time on social media because it has compromised normal human interaction.
So digitalization has had a lot of benefits. However, we must also admit that it has compromised a lot of human interactions. My worry about the children is that many are going to discover that the parents, they've spent time a lot of time with parents physically, but they are emotionally not bonded because of the distraction that digitalization has brought.
Helen Chirunda, one of Uganda's most esteemed motivational speakers, shared valuable insights on cultivating confidence and self-awareness. Her key takeaways included self-love, effective communication, and environmental awareness.
Our children are having big challenges with confidence and self-awareness because they have been cushioned with the very same things that we call the new generation, IT, laptops, tools. So when he has a laptop or a phone, they think they're done. And then they forget that when they finish school, they have to interact with people.
Several teenagers who participated in this year's Teen Talk program shared inspiring stories and valuable lessons they learned during the recent gathering at Green Hill Academy.
This Teen Talk, I've learned that clear communication helps with a lot, siblings, parents, and I've also learned a lot of self-awareness and self-love.
I think it's a very good initiative that there's people who care about the wellness of teens mentally, physically, and emotionally. And we've been able to learn about communication, the importance of communication, how to communicate, why you should communicate, self-awareness, why you need to love yourself, and things like that. And I think it's good for more teens to join this program so that they can, build their confidence and become better people.
Teen Talk is an empowering holiday program designed specifically for teenagers and youth. Founded by Lillian Pabulunji, a dedicated and passionate mother, the initiative aims to equip young people with essential life skills, confidence, and purpose. Mashomero Victor, UBC News.
To be a winner, you must have the discipline of a tiger. But when you fuel with MTN Momo, winning is easy. Simply get your phone and use the Momo app or dial *165*3#, enter merchant code, enter amount, enter your Momo PIN, and pay. Congratulations! Your car is happy, and now you stand a chance to win mobile money with MTN Momo.
There is myths that so many of you live by. If your eye is twitching, it means you're going to see someone you like. If it shines and rains at the same time, it means a leopard is giving birth. If your hand is itching, it means you're going to get money. If you see an owl, it means somebody's gonna die. If you hear of a disease outbreak, just know it is in a village district at the border next to some suspicious country. You will want to scratch that last myth because Mpox is in 19 districts and Kampala is among with dozens of cases. Please stop going around checking anyone's hand. Mpox kills. Protect your loved ones.
This is so much smoke.
How you doing? My friends told me about an affordable solution. They're called Greenergy BioStore. Very clean and very safe. Let me call them right away. Go, 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 go.
Wow, can you believe these beans are ready in just 45 minutes?
Greenergy ethanol stoves and fuel. Enjoy cleaner, healthier and affordable cooking. Cook your food in less than 2,000 shillings per day. No charcoal. Stop deforestation. We are looking for agents across Uganda. Greenergy, Bible Corner.
Welcome back. We now take you in the world of business. The Africa Women Agribusiness Network, AWAN, is set to launch an initiative in the Teso and West Nile regions to empower women through quality farming, training and support. Here are the details.
West Nile and Teso region is among the most needy regions in the country, struggling with food insecurity. The country director, Joyce Taire, of the African Agribusiness Network, assured women in these two regions that they will receive training on best farming practices to improve their livelihoods.
Mentorship, participants will gain valuable insights from industry experts and seasoned entrepreneurs. And under capacity building, participants will have access to tailored capacity building services such as product development, certification, business modeling, and digitalization.
According to Atire, research has shown that the primary obstacle to overcoming poverty in these areas is a lack of resources and support.
Participants will receive small matching grants to scale their nutrition-focused businesses. We believe these activities will not only empower women entrepreneurs, but also contribute to improving nutrition in Uganda as a whole. The WINS initiative will target 200 women-led businesses in Teso.
She appealed to government to provide additional assistance for these communities.
So what we do, we are always engaging the government through advocacy to have inclusion of women, especially in projects like that are benefiting families and women in agriculture.
Participants expressed commitment to eradicating poverty among women in West Nile region, aiming to create a brighter future for themselves and their families.
We've been doing at AWAN to ensure we resolve the issue of access to markets is linking producers with off-takers, especially agro-processors and exporters. So we really...
Joseph Muyingo compiled this report.
To be a winner, it requires that you exceed all the limits of mankind and womankind. But when you play with MTN Momo, winning is easy. Simply get your phone and use the Momo app or dial *165*3#, enter merchant code, enter amount, enter your Momo PIN and pay. Congratulations, easy. Your stomach is full and now you stand a chance to win mobile money with MTN Momo.
Uganda, the festive season is here. It's time to dream big for those holiday vibes. Play joyfully for perfect celebrations and win moments that bring happiness into the new year.
I'm going to shoot my brother.
I'm going to shoot too. Whether you're dreaming with your family, playing under the Ugandan sun, or celebrating with loved ones, let joy, love, and laughter guide you this festive season.
I'm almost home, Chacha.
Every ticket is your chance to make this holiday even brighter.
Big gift, I promise you.
Stay safe, spread kindness, and let the spirit of play light up your holidays with magic and joy in 2025. Happy holidays, Uganda, from Ituba, the proud operator of the Uganda National Lottery.
Shocking statistics on road crashes in Uganda show that there were over 23,608 road accidents in a single year, 2023. This highlights an increase of 16% compared to the previous year. The Uganda Traffic and Road Safety Report of 2023 also shows that there were 24,728 casualties from road crashes, with 4,806 people dead, 16,736 seriously injured, and 3,186 escaping with minor injuries. The rampant increase in the number of road crashes and casualties in Uganda is seriously alarming. According to Uganda Police Traffic Report, 80% of road crashes in Uganda are as a result of overspeeding, reckless driving, and violation of traffic rules and regulations. Your life and that of other road users matters. Every life taken or injured in a road crash is an emotional loss to a family, resource loss to a business, development contribution loss to a community, and a socio-economic loss to the nation. Join hands together to reduce and, if possible, eliminate road crashes from our roads by avoiding reckless driving, obeying traffic signs and rules, and maintaining public safety intelligence to keep ourselves, passengers and other road users safe at every time. Remember, drive safe today to live again tomorrow. Tofira kukubo.
Welcome back, and now in the world of sport. Uganda Badminton Federation is winding up the year with focus on women. The federation organized a women technical workshop with emphasis on officiation. Over 15 women participated, and Uganda has majorly male technical officials who dominate the badminton sport as part of the chances of having women officiate the international stage is likely.
We have finished our women technical officials workshop here. That will be level 1, and of course we are looking at having many of these where we shall have more national women workshops, but also not underlooking the men. We shall also organize one for the men where they not so that they have left them behind. So many will be coming in, and of course we have to see that we grade them to be on international level. A week ago also we had sent players, that is Rita Simwe and of course Elizabeth Mwesugwa, where they went to the finals of the HSB 1000 in China, and that's where they were officiating, and of course trying to see that we have also the people with disability as officials.
We want to say that we've been successful with our course that was started on Thursday, and we have been able to successfully complete it today. The participants were taken through practical exams, theoretical exams, and I think they have excelled. We are waiting for their results. We hope that whoever has been part of this course will stay with us in improving and empowering women in badminton as technical officials.
Preparing for my after actively being on court, what next? So I'm paving a way for my next step after being an active player. And right now I've been equipped with knowledge of line judging, umpiring, so meaning I can do anything after I actively play, or even during the times I play. If I'm not on court, I can also be as an official. That will be increasing on my, probably, my financials. That's
there were various things that I was lacking as an upcoming line judge who is aspiring to be as an umpire too. We learned very many things, like how an umpire can handle the court, how they can overcome any wrangles that happen at the court, what are the roles of an umpire, what are the roles of a line judge, how we have to conduct ourselves as officials, as technical officials, and the confidence that we have to show as we are going to court.
And furthermore, in sports, Bugade Sako in Mayuge district has finalized the second edition of the football tournament aimed at promoting talent and business among the youth. In the final match, Propel Academy from Luuka was winner after beating Lebo Vita 2-1 at Mayuge district headquarters.
okuwangula kino kikopo ate kyamaanyi nnyo kuba tujje nga batunyoma nga bagamba tetusobola kutema ebikajjo kuba tuvaluuka naye sofa tuwangula ekikopo.
This tournament of this second edition, we are trying to mobilize the younger people to come together through sports. Then finally we bring the experts to train them how to begin small businesses with little money. So that at least we can come in and give them some little money to empower them to begin these small businesses. So that at least we can help our younger people instead of going to drug abuse. They can have meaningful time, meaningful business, so that we can have the new generation that can at least can manage to mobilize money and push this country forward.
And that brings us to the end of our 10 o'clock edition of the UBC News Tonight. Thank you for being a lovely audience, and allow us to wish you a new week and also a Merry Christmas.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.